Hello, Cancer. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of June 14th through the 20th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe, hit that like button, and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. Tarot card readings are available through my website link below. And be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs to get a more collective outlook for your week ahead. And be sure to watch your reading to the end to get your collective summary. And I'm working with the Shadowscapes tarot deck. So let's get started. First card, Cancer. Major Arcana card, Temperance. Next, Major Arcana card, the Tower. Okay. And Major Arcana card, the Hierophant. A look at him. Okay, and Oracle card message, all that glitters. And your crystal for the week, lepidolite. And I do not have mine handy. So, okay, Cancer. So first glance here. Well, obviously, with 3 major arcana cards, you're in the middle of a transition, Cancer. There is a strong emphasis here, what I'm picking up, making sure you trust in your own intuition. Don't get swayed by anything that somebody is kind of like dangling in front of you. And what I'm going to say is like fool's gold. It's going to look good on the surface, and then you're going to eventually and actually see what is truly underneath. So there is something coming in this week. It's going to be brought to your attention, and you're going to need to make a change. So let's pull in your tarot cards. There's a lot of detail on these cards. Okay, Cancer. So first, starting off with your Major Arcana card, Temperance. So right away, this is a card about integrating something new into your life and then reestablishing balance. So something around you or something this week might go a little off kilter. Or it might be you going in the wrong direction or down the wrong path, you might say. And you're going to have to regain balance. Just looking at the card here, you see this individual right here with both energies. Up here is the very fiery, rising phoenix energy. Plus down here is the other little dragon's energy, more grounded. And this is going to be you trying to balance those two energies coming in this week. And if you notice, she's sitting on a tree limb. So she's not what I would say is grounded. Even though a tree is rooted, it goes into the ground. She's up in the air. So it's something possibly coming in, Cancer, that you're going to have to contend with. And you're not going to have a really good footing, you might say. Maybe almost catching you off guard. And the main word that my guides keep throwing at me is transition. All of this here is a very transitional energy this week. So it could be, some of you might be starting a new job and a new position. You might be going out on a first date. It's something where you're doing something that's fresh. You don't have the comfort of it being familiar to you. So this is kind of an experimental type energy kicking off your week. And you really need to find your balance before you move forward. the number 14 of the Temperance card reduces down to 5. So this is something that is coming in that's going to benefit you in the not too far off distant future. But for right now, taking that initial step is a little bit uncomfortable. That's the best way I can put it, because it's just not familiar. But view it as an exciting new chapter. Now, your next card is the Major Arcana card, the Tower, which is an indication that something that you've put into place needs to go. That's all the Tower card energy. Everybody just hates the Tower card in a reading, thinking it's catastrophic. Things are going to happen. So really not so, Cancer, because looking at this card, look at how much of the structure. It starts way down here and it goes all the way up here. The structure is staying in place. It's only the very top, the tip, that the lightning bolt is actually sending flying. So this is a necessary disruption to your status quo, you might say, Cancer. And this could actually be directed not so much at your home as it's pictured here, but to you breaking long established patterns, something that you're doing over and over that needs to go. So this Tower card, what I'm picking up is the energy of re-examining your beliefs and your opinion on things. This is definitely an indication to let go of something from the past. Maybe how you reacted in regards to relationships. Don't assume anything in your future will end up the same way. There's a lot that you built here and put into place, Cancer. So this lightning bolt is only hitting maybe something that happened recently, possible, since it's the very top of the tower. Something that needs to go so that you can continue building something solid for your future. So it's more, could be about, I'm picking up, it's more like about assumptions, your assumptions, Cancer. This Tower card is bringing in an energy where you're going to be thinking in a brand new way, you might say. Now, the Tower card is very much like the number 5 energy, where it shakes things up. And that's exactly what this energy is doing. It's wanting you to get outside of your normal way of thinking. So in other words, Cancer, think outside the box with whatever is kind of showing up this week. And the Tower card is always to kind of take a look around, especially in your home environment. Get rid of what no longer serves a purpose. I'm picking up messages in regards to their stagnant energy at home. So there's something there that you no longer need, and you just keep overlooking it. You need to clear out that energy. So get rid of old belongings. Now, the Tower card first has to do with your first chakra, your root chakra, what you build your base on. And you have a strong base. You have something solid in place, Cancer. But it also deals with your 6th chakra. And we talked about that in the last reading, about trusting your intuition. It's never going to let you down. That little inner guiding voice that's telling you, don't go that way, go this way. It's your perception and intuition. And once again, this week, you need to trust in that intuition. Now, the Tower card is ruled by Mars, which is moving things forward, whether you like it or not, Cancer. So it's an indication that something is either being eliminated from your life for your own good, or you need to take the lead and eliminate negative stagnant energy around you. Now, the number 16 of the Tower card reduces to 7. And first, sevens are it's a very spiritual number. So it's an indication to strengthen your co-partnership with spirit. Meditate with the crystal lepidolite, which is being suggested for you this week. But sevens usually represent forces that have to be dealt with that are beyond your control. And that's what the Temperance card is trying to keep balance. And the Tower card is now coming in and trying to eliminate something that needs to go, Cancer. Whether that be an individual, possibly where you live, maybe something around you, a possession. There's a strong indication. I'm picking up a strong indication that some of you are hanging on to something that has very painful memories, and you need to let it go. And it's not something like someone that has passed on that you loved, you were very close to, that you have a memory of. It's not that kind of a possession. It's something that you've had that you know once you eliminate it, throw it out, whatever, you have cut the cord entirely with that individual. So that might be something you need to do, Cancer. And why you haven't still done it, I don't know. Now, your next major arcana card, the Hierophant. So this is questioning your belief system, your assumptions, seeking advice, which always brings me to maybe there's something in this tarot card reading that's going to help you and point you in the right direction. The Hierophant is usually someone you go to for guidance. It's a mentor, a priest, spiritual guidance, your tarot card reader. You're looking for answers. And the Tower card might be an indication that you need to change who you've been going to for what I'm going to say, your belief system, your religion, your spirituality. Could be someone that was introduced to you as you were growing up. So really wasn't your choice. It was your parents' choice. So now you need to stand on your own as to what is it that you believe in. Take a good look at the lessons, the teachings that you hold and that might not hold up any longer with you, Cancer. This is a very deep-rooted energy. And look at this. This is a very, I love this card. This is a very old druid with very deep roots. Look at that. So there could be something that you've held on to for so long that maybe doesn't serve a purpose for you, Cancer. So the Hierophant card is telling you to take a look at your belief system. Now, for some Cancers, this is a huge indication that you need to go to that person that's always been there for you for advice, spiritual advice, someone that can look at the deeper meaning of things for you and help steer you in the right direction. So for some of you, you need to go to this old, trusted, wise individual and look at, he's even got, you can see his third eye here. So this is about trusting. Coming back to trusting in your intuition, Cancer, seems to be the big message coming in this week. Now, the Hierophant has the number 5 energy, the same as your Temperance card. There's a challenge you're dealing with this week. Something is being shook up, and that's pretty apparent with your Tower card right in the middle. It's between your 5 energies. So it's about breaking old habits, learning lessons, moving forward. And for some of you, this is going to be in regards to communication, as 5 is your throat chakra. So don't disregard that this could all be coming about with how something gets communicated this week. So it certainly could be conversations and or arguments. Now, your numerology for your tarot cards this week. Give me a moment. I'm doing some air math here. And it's number 35, which reduces down to 8, which is abundance coming in. But the number 8 numerology also has to do with influence. So there could be something trying to come in and influence you. And there's a lot of it. There's where the abundance coming in, where abundance isn't always money. It's not always money coming in when you hear the word abundance. Abundance can mean a lot of something. And what I'm picking up is something's trying to influence you this week. Again, I'm picking up that original quick glance at the beginning of your reading, fool's gold energy. That's what I keep picking up, which I think your next card's going to shed some light on it. So let's go back and let's take a look. Your Oracle card message is all that glitters. And on this heap of gold, you see 2 masks. And you see this face here? This is an angel. That's spirit watching over you. And that's why it's so important this week, Cancer, to trust in your intuition. No matter what is happening around you, you need to trust you and what's going to make sense to you, especially as you get into the week ahead. So that was another message coming through, that it's going to start making sense to you what this is about. So the all that glitters message coming in for you this week is your need to see beyond the superficial, Cancer. It can be trying to be something that you're not, or presenting yourself in a better light, or it can be someone else. And this seems more likely someone else around you is putting on this mask, this facade around you. So this card's telling you to see beyond all of that. This could be the neighbor that has the big house, the big job title, the fast car. All these individuals think that's what makes them more attractive or a higher status. So this card is saying you need to see beyond all of that. There's something coming in this week that you need to understand to see beyond all that. Now, in regards to relationships, here's a warning. Here's a warning that's coming in. My guides are warning me. Believe it or not, how my guides warn me is a vision of a football field, and there's a bunch of red flags being thrown on the field. So anytime I get that vision, especially as I say something, it's like, wow, that's a major warning sign. So I get blessed with that. And that came into play just as I was talking in regards to relationships. So there could be someone that is really putting on this fake facade. They're pretending to be someone that they're not. All this glitz and glamour. Everything that we're looking at on this card is what this person is trying to depict. And you need to see beyond that, Cancer. Now, another warning coming in is in regards to success, prosperity. And there's someone kind of like dangling an opportunity and being quite persistent about it, making it look like such a fantastic deal, wanting you to sign something. And this is where the title comes on this card. All that glitters is not gold. So there's all the red flags again. Be careful what documents that you might be signing this week, Cancer. Put it off if you can. And one final message that's coming through is that if you're really thinking about something this week or contemplating something, maybe something out of the ordinary, the message again from this card with the red flags, just walk away from whatever it is that you're contemplating. As it looks great on the surface, but it's going to be rotten underneath. It's the best way I can tell you. So this is actually spirit. Spirit here is sending those messages. coming through me to you, Cancer, to hold off on something, especially if somebody's pressuring you this week. Hold off on it. It's not going to be good for you, Cancer. And better things are waiting for you in your future. And the lepidolite is the crystal being suggested for you this week. Has to do with your third eye and crown chakra, your perception, your intuition, and then your direct connection with the divine. So meditating with this crystal is what is being indicated for you this week. You need to trust in the universe. Stay strong, positive, stand in your own place. Know that you're exactly where you need to be this week. So trust in your own intuition before you move forward into anything. There's your Temperance card saying, trying to integrate something new into your life, but you need to have that balance first. So if somebody's pressuring you this week, Cancer, there's your warning. There's your sign. Lepidolite helping you this week because you're in the middle of so much transition with things going on, moving and coming and going. So there are some new beginnings trying to come in, Cancer, but you just have to trust in your intuition as to which ones are right for you. So in summary for your week ahead, Cancer, you're starting out with the Major Arcana card Temperance, an indication that you're trying to keep everything balanced in your life, but there's something new showing up that you have to contend with. That's why we're seeing the balance of energies. It could be a conversation taking place where one person is trying to stress their point over the other person's viewpoint. It could certainly be a new relationship coming in. Could be a new job coming in. Could be starting a business, something taking off for you. It's something new that's entering into your life, and it takes time for it to become familiar and work out all the kinks, you might say. Your next card is the Major Arcana card, the Tower. This is a necessary energy helping you out this week, Cancer, getting rid of what no longer serves a purpose for you. And for some Cancer individuals, this is something that you should have been taken care of a long time ago. Possibly an indication of eliminating your assumptions, what you believe in. And the Hierophant card for some Cancer individuals is that go-to person that's always been there for you, where you can get some advice, spiritual guidance. But it's also a card of questioning how you think about things, your long-held belief system, maybe how you were raised. Is that still working for you? And your numerology here with your tarot cards, number 35, reducing down to 8. So there's a lot of influence coming in this week. Someone's trying to influence you maybe in a couple different ways. Could be more than one person as well. I'm picking up that you need to trust in your intuition, and that's the bottom line, Cancer. And your Oracle card. All that glitter is definitely saying it's not gold. There's something here that is rotten, Cancer. Something that is being presented to you in what I'm going to call an artificial light, because it's not real. Now, in regards to relationships, somebody's not being upfront and honest with you. Could even be hiding things from you. So you need to trust in your intuition in regards to friendships, relationships. There's an indication of somebody also possibly wanting to have you sign something, maybe an investment, a document, where I'm seeing almost they're forcing a pen to get you to sign. So be careful of signing anything this week. So once again, Cancer, all that glitters is not gold. So be careful of fool's gold around you this week, where there would be a person or circumstance, purchase, whatever it is, heed the warning. And your crystal for the week is lepidolite, helping you to trust in the universe, trust in your own intuition. It's going to be razor sharp this week, hopefully helping you see what's behind the mask here and what you should be believing in, what you should be eliminating from your life this week. Now, your reading is indicating just a huge transition taking place this week. But the most important thing, Cancer, is trust your intuition as it's going to point you in the right direction. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. For a tarot card reading, click on my website link below. Love and abundance to my Cancer family.